Guys, countdown is starting. The map is Daybreak.
Just to give you an idea, I have 613 games played this season.
Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
goodness.
probably.
Way to make us look bad, bro.
He eats and sleeps StarCraft 2. You know, he's on the toilet doing StarCraft 2, you know, that kind of stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
my laptop.
So anyways, let's take Tolton Air top, Void bottom.
Alright, top right, 1 o'clock position, we have Teal Protoss, 5-year-old.
And the bottom left got OneOfMany. Just showed what he can do with some cheesy builds, and you see his name's OneOfMany.
5-year-old chose Daybreak. What does that tell you guys as a Protoss? What kind of build do you see from 5-year-old here?
To be honest, Daybreak is a very, very, very good map for Phoenix play, and the reason for that is that it's just so bad for Blink.
Yep, this is such a good Stargate map. I mean, there is almost nowhere to blink into the main at. Like, you cannot get into the main almost anywhere. You can get it from the natural, but you can just park your army in the natural, and there's no way you can blink into your base.
Exactly. And I mean, one thing to know is that 5-year-old is very, very well known for his Phoenix play. I play against him quite often, whether it be on the ladder or custom games, and yeah, he's damn good with Phoenixes, so I'll have to pay attention to him. Oh, but if you look at this 5-year-old dropping a Forge, and it does look like he's going to be cannon rushing, and this is Daybreak, a map where it's very easy to cannon rush. But something that's interesting is OneOfMany places Gateway in his mineral, behind his minerals, which makes it very hard to lay down more than one cannon. So it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds.
I'm sure OneOfMany knows to follow that probe, and oh, he just puts the pylon in the main site.
Yeah, but I mean, with that gateway placed there, he can just spawn his zealot in the mineral, but behind his minerals, so he will be able to kill the cannons. So it's going to be super hard for 5-year-old to make this work. And in fact, he won't be able to repower these pylons.
Yeah,
cannons.
That cannon's going to go down. I don't know. That was kind of a clumsy cannon rush, I think.
Yeah, well, OneOfMany sort of metagamed him and saw it. Well, I guess it's not really metagaming. He knows that Daybreak is quite notorious for this kind of shenanigans, so he was ready for it.
Oh, and they don't even get a kill. Meanwhile, OneOfMany's got a probe just chilling in 5-year-old's base. Just wonder if he's gonna do anything with that. And then 5-year-old putting a pylon right in the corner of the base, hoping he won't spot it. But yeah, exactly. He cancels it because I'm sure he's gonna scout around. And I'm actually surprised he let that pylon finish.
Yeah, that was a mistake, definitely. Well, I mean, something that a lot of players will do in this situation was just turtle up, drop some cannons, and just try to get back to the game. But as it is, I mean, his gateway just finished, and OneOfMany's cyber core is just about to finish. It's going to be very hard for him to get back into this. Even though he is even in probes, or almost even, it's just going to be almost impossible.
Look how OneOfMany's cyber core is already done, and he should be starting warp gate anytime soon. He has enough gas for it. So, I mean, he's going to be so far behind on his tech that I think OneOfMany is just going to be able to push and kill him eventually.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. In this situation, you can obviously decide to get really greedy, go for an expansion, or do some crazy stuff, and just take advantage of the fact that your opponent's going to be playing so defensively. So,
death by probe. To that zealot. What a disgraceful way to die. And that zealot's going to die with getting 1 probe kill. Oh, no, 2.
Yeah, 2 go down. Not super cost effective, but you know, it doesn't really matter. He can afford to make trades like these at this point.
And haha, we have somebody going Stargate.
And what a terrific choice, to be honest. Not only is it a good map for it, but just the position 5-year-old's in is he really can't deal with.
Because he has his main defense is at that ramp with those cannons, so the Phoenixes are just going to be able to go around and just destroy the probes.
Yeah, and I mean he's so low on gas too.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a stalker out right now. However, is he going to see it? Nope, he is not. And then if full wall off, actually. He's going to just fully wall himself off.
Yeah, which is interesting. I mean, it's not a terrible
Oh my god.
idea.
Stargate.
Oh god.
Well, in this situation though, OneOfMany's gonna win because his Stargate was sooner, and he's gonna have more Phoenixes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But the worst part is you can't stop building Phoenixes once that happens. If it's Stargate versus Stargate, you're committed to it. You have to build Phoenixes. There's no tech switch.
Yeah, well, you can always decide to drop a Twilight and attempt to go for more of a Stalker heavy and just possibly transition to Archons, but that only happens really when you're on 2 bases and you have the economy for it. In this situation, yeah.
Yeah, but then your air army just gets pummeled and you spent tons of gas into something that doesn't even work anymore.
Yeah, no, exactly. Although there's
you're just kind of forced to make more because you can't have it where he has more Phoenixes than you because then he kills you.
Yeah. Well, we'll see his reaction when he does scout. Well, then when 5-year-old scouts that he's playing against Phoenix himself. So.
Well, you guys were right. You guys were absolutely right at the beginning. You said this is a terrible map for Blink and it's good for Phoenixes. And guess what? We got Phoenixes in the unorthodox way.
Yep, and there's the Phoenixes being revealed by OneOfMany, so he knows. So 5-year-old knows he's up against Phoenixes. However, he also knows that he has more Phoenixes than him. He doesn't have enough to chrono boost that. What?
He's really in a terrible spot. That Stalker will help deflect those.
He does have a Stalker, but still, Stalkers suck against Phoenixes.
And if you look at the probe count, I mean, he's sitting on 21 probes. Although I would have to say OneOfMany is oversaturated, and seeing he's walled himself in, he's probably not looking to expand. Oh, well, he just broke that pylon.
He just broke down his pylon, so he's probably going to be expanding right now for this harassment with Phoenixes.
Yeah, which is obviously a really good choice. He can basically contain 5-year-old for as long as he wants.
Yeah, as long as he's producing Phoenixes, which is exactly what he's doing, and even chrono boosting them out. Yep. 5-year-old just having to continue to produce these Phoenixes. Exactly, it's just this awkward position you get in, where you just gotta keep making them. You can't ever stop production of them, really.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already committed so much gas to them. I mean, with each Phoenix being 100.
Just a question as Protoss players: how many times do you get into this position? Is this rare? I'm assuming this is kind of a rare position for both players.
I mean, I'd say it's pretty common on Daybreak just because, as you said, it's such a good Phoenix map. But yeah, in general, it doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, because a lot of the maps aren't Phoenix friendly. A lot of them are kind of like Blink Stalker friendly. There are some that are like Abyssal Caverns,
Tomb Valley.
Tomb Valley. That was what I was thinking. Not Abyssal Caverns. I think that's not even on the map pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one that's because there's only one spot he can blink into your face out.
Yeah, it's not a very good spot. I mean,
yeah,
it's hard to get in position to actually blink in and out. So
exactly, and now we're just
like 5-year-olds.
We got air wars going on here.
Oh
This reminds me of like Muta, you know.
And 5-year-old's gonna get
whoever starts making the mutas first wins, right?
Yeah,
pretty much. And then he just got complete reign over the air, and he just lost like 500 gas into those Phoenixes.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, there's really nothing he can do at this point. He's down 30 supply, so.
I mean, it's all he has is those 2 Stalkers, and it takes like 16 shots from a Stalker to kill a Phoenix, so they're not killing a Phoenix anytime soon. Not to mention, OneOfMany has these pylons just kind of set up. I want to even add the natural.
Yep.
So really
I just don't see. Yeah, I just don't see 5-year-old winning this game. He's just behind so much.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't actually GG'd yet, but we all know how 5-year-old is. And he can pull off some crazy stuff sometimes.
No, I'm just gonna make a joke, but like 5-year-old should put down a nice network and try to like base trade or something, but whatever. I'm just I'll throw that out there. No.
You should just proxy fleet beacon a freaking mothership rush.
Well, you know, actually, Mothership would be extremely effective in this situation, seeing as there's no robotics down for either player, so. There's no detection.
So how sick would it have been for 5yearold to put down a Dark Shrine and do proxy pylon or something like that, huh?
Yeah, well, that's actually probably his only hope right now, but...
Yeah. Exactly, because there isn't any detection. Except for the... Actually, he doesn't even have any cannons up. So yeah, there isn't any detection, so I mean... He could, but he doesn't even have a Twilight Council down.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even really have the gas for it. It's a main thing. He has 170 gas. It's 250 for that DT Shrine.
Yeah, his minerals aren't even fully saturated. I mean, he's... Yeah, there's just no way. It looks like OneOfMany's going to try to bust this ramp. I don't think he actually can, seems cannons are quite well positioned now.
Now I can.
Perhaps I'm wrong. Yeah.
He's got no way.
There we go.
There's
GG with a little part.